Hello there. So today I'm going to start talking about atopic dermatitis or environmental allergies. This is probably going to be more than one video because this is a really big topic to discuss in dogs and cats. So kind of your classic look of dogs and cats that are going to have this issue. In dogs, you're going to see a lot of them chew on their feet or have a lot of redness in between their toes. That's normally the first sign that people see at home that you're having allergy issues in dogs. Sometimes you'll get redness or infection on the inside of the back legs. Sometimes you'll get it on the belly, the neck, ear infections. I've seen a couple of dogs lose all the hair around their eyes from these types of allergies. It's very patient dependent. Cats, unfortunately, the environmental allergy signs can look exactly like the food allergy signs, where they get those eosinophilic plaques on the inside of their legs, in between their toes, on their upper lip, and whatnot. It can be a little bit harder to distinguish in cats than it is in dogs. But treatment for allergies is very multimodal in dogs. You typically have to hit multiple different things. So the allergies usually start with inflammation. The allergy itself or the allergic reaction causes inflammation on the skin and itching. The dog will scratch. That scratching will result in infection. The infection will result in more itching, and then you end up in a vicious cycle at that point. Once you have infection on the skin, you can't just treat the allergies or they will never get better. You also have to treat the infection. And after you get infections under control, you have to continue to treat the allergies. I get a lot of clients that get really frustrated with their pets with allergies, which is understandable, but quite a few of them just do the short-term therapies and don't do long-term therapies. So when the dog is super flared up and has an infection, they'll treat the infection, they'll treat the flare, but then after that point, they won't do anything long-term to keep the inflammation under control, and then bam, they break out again. Some areas you'll just get allergies in the warmer months of the year. Where I am, that's really a thing. We have some dogs that only break out in the spring, some that only break out in the fall. We have some that break out year round just because we are not known for our winters here. So it stays pretty mild. So we have grass and trees and pollen and stuff blooming almost at all times. So next I'm going to talk about some of our common ways to keep allergies under control and what kind of some of our long-term options are.